Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. In this session, you will talk about the Python programming literals. What is a exactly literal, and then what is the difference between the variable and literal. We will discuss those concepts. Here, the previous session, we completed the task. What is a token, keywords, and then identifiers. What is a exactly literal? The literal is a data assigned to variable. Here, literal is a some data assigned to particular variable or constant is called here literal. Here you have a different types of literals available. Some of them are string literals, numerical literals, boolean literals, special literals. Like that, you have a different types of literals are there. Here, what is a constant? Here, the constant is a type of variable. It's maybe type of variable cannot be changed. Here, how can you represent the constant? This particular constant. For example, you have a for example how can you represent there is a constant value pi is a variable. The pi value, you have a pi value, for example pi value here 1.3.14. 3.14 is a pi. This is called here constant. The pi value cannot be changed. Similarly, some other cases here, gravity. Let us assume gravity. Gravity is the value of gravity is a 9.8. That means this value also cannot be changed. That means in this particular cases, this constant, how can you represent the constant value? The constant is a type of the variable which cannot be changed. Here, the literal, how can you represent the literal in this case? Literal is a data assigned to the variable or constant. Here, this particular data assigned to the constant. This is called here literal. This particular data assigned to the constant. This is called here literal. In this case, the data assigned to the variable a. This is also called as a literal. Finally, I'm saying that the literal is a particular data assigned to the constant. This is a some information regarding the literal. Here, coming to the next important task. Here, what are the different types of literals? You have a numerical literals available, string literals, and some of them are boolean literals. Some of them are special literals are there, and then some some of the literal collections. For example, list, a tuple. We will discuss this information later about the what is a list, what is a tuple, what is a dictionary, what is a set. These are all are called as a literals. And then these are all what is a numerical literal. Numerical literals are immutable. And then string literals. Here, how can you represent the string literals? The literals enclosed text in a quotation marks. And then boolean literals. The boolean literals are it's having the true or false values. Here, the Python consists of a special literal called as a none. And then some law, finally literal collection. Here, you will discuss this information one by one practically. Here, in order to practically do this information, go to first open the IDLE. How can you open the IDLE after installation? That desktop there is an icon is there. IDLE. Open the IDLE where it is. Yes, here is there. Click on IDLE. Open the IDLE. Here you will execute the Python programs. Here, how can you represent the numerical literals? How can you represent the constant literals? You will discuss in this session. Okay, first we will discuss about the numerical literals. Numerical. Okay, what are the numerical literals here? For example, sometimes you will have the binary value. That means the data assigned to the variable. That's called here literal. The sometimes you have a binary value assigned to the variable. Sometimes you are going to assigning the decimal values to the variable. Such kind of data you call it as a numerical literal. For example, I'm going to assigning the for the numerical literals. I'm going to assign, for example, I'm taking the same a value, some simple, a is a variable. That means how can you assign value for the a by using equal sign, assignment operator, equal assignment operator. I'm going to give a 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. This is called here binary, the binary format of the variable assignment. This is a binary format of variable assignment. That means this is called here binary numerical literal. The binary literal here, that is a the comment. Okay, a equal to 10101111. Let us assume the syntax. Yeah, a value. I'm going to assigning the a value. How can you assigning the a value? For example, let us assume I'm going to give a binary literal a equal to 0 b. We're representing the binary literal 101110. Let us assume this is a binary literal. This indicates that, that means I'm going to give a command binary literal. That means it is a binary literal, and I'm printing this one, print a. That means it gives the corresponding value. The print a indicates that 10101. That means 2 power 0 1 plus 2 power 1 2 4 5, and then finally 2 power. That means how can you represent the binary value? The calculation, I can show you the binary calculation here. For example, you have a 1 0 1 0 1. This indicates that 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, and then 2 power 4. 2 power 4, what is the 2 power 4 value? 16 plus 4 plus 1, that equal to 21. That means in this way you will calculate the binary value. Similarly, you will, this is a binary literal. Similarly, you will represent a, for example, I want to represent a decimal literal. For example, a equal to 25 decimal value. Whenever that means, let us take b value. B equal to 36. Then the b indicates the decimal literal. Decimal value. This is a decimal value. The decimal value always 10. That means 0 to 10 values are there. If when I'm printing this one, same value. When I'm printing b, it gives the same value. For example, I want to represent the octal value. How can you represent the octal value? Octal values numbers from the 0 to 7. For example, c equal to, how can you represent 0 o 3 5 2 1? The corresponding octal value, the corresponding, for example, I am taking the simple 35. The corresponding okay, 35, 36, 37. Okay, this value corresponding octal value. For example, when I am printing c, what is the result? 29 in a decimal format. In the 29 in a decimal format. For example, let me take, how can you represent that one? Here 35 in a octal format. This 35, how can you represent the octal here? 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8, 8 power 1, 8 power 1, 3 into 8, 24 plus 5 into 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 5 into 8 power 0 in the sense 1. What is the value? 24 plus 5. The value of 24 plus 5 in decimal format. That means this is a conversion, converting from the octal to decimal. This value is a octal format of literal. This value is a decimal value. In this way, we will calculate the octal to decimal value. Similarly, you have a hexadecimal value and then float value. For example, I'm going to take the full float value. So for example, d is a float number. The d value 3.5, that indicates the float literal. Sometimes you may use the complex literals also. For example, e is a complex literal. For example, 0 plus 1, for example 3.14 day. Day indicates that complex literal. Here this is a complex. The I think you know very well about the complex value. A plus ib format. The complex values always in a plus ib format. Complex literals, these are all complex literal. When I'm printing this one, print a, this value 0.34, for example 0 plus any value, 0 plus ib format, I, that those are all called it as a complex literal. These are all different types of decimal literal. They're not a decimal, numerical literal. The second categories of literal in this case, string literal. String literal, the second category of literal here, the string literal. What is a string literal? String literals. Here, which type of string literals are there? For example, already you know very well about the string. How can you represent string? String enclosed with the double quotation marks, or sometimes you may use the single quotation marks. For example, A is a string. Let us assume A is a string. How can you represent the literal value? For example, this is Rama. This is Rama. Here in this case, this is Rama is a string literal. When I'm trying to print the A, this is Rama. This indicates that string literal. Some of them are character literals. It's indicated by using single quotation mark. S is a single character. S is a single character that is represented as a character literal. Yes, simple character literal. Sometimes you want to literal multiple lines of literal. Sometimes, for example, m is a multiple lines of literal. How can you represent the m value multiple lines? The multiple lines are represented with triple quotation, three double quotation. For example, 1 2 3, three double quotation. This is Uma studying MTech. Let us assume simple information. Hi, how are you? Let us assume this is a, I'm going to write this literal, three quotation marks. This is a triple quotation, triple double quotation marks. That means if you want to write the multiple lines of text, multiple lines of literal, this is called here multiple literal. Here when I'm trying to print the m value, yes, this is a Uma and then studying m and then new line. That means slash n. Here you have a slash n. What is a backslash n? The backslash n value indicates, here in this case you have a backslash n, the new line, the next line, it indicates the next line of the code. This is this, in this way you will represent the string type of literal. The next important one, boolean literals. Boolean literals. Here, for example, I'm going to give a comment this one. Boolean literal. Here, what is a Boolean literals? How can you represent the Boolean literal? Boolean literal, you will discuss about the Boolean literal. Either true or false value. The always the Boolean literal shows the true or false value. For example, sometimes it's a true, sometimes it's a false. For example, A is a Boolean literal. How can you get that value here? For example, A 1, for example, 1 equal to true. 1 equal to true. A is a literal, 1 equal to true. And when I'm trying to, here A is a, what is A? A is a Boolean literal. When I'm trying to print the A, it gives a true value. For example, B is a one type of literal. When I'm trying to allocating the equal to false. Here, what is the B value? When I'm trying to print the B, it indicates that false. For example, C is a variable, the Boolean variable, and then the value of the literal is a, for example, true. True is a true plus, for example, let us take some 4. When I'm trying to print this one, 5. 2 indicates that 1 plus 5. Already the value indicates the true. That means 1 indicates the true. This value indicates the false. 1 not equal to false. For example, when I'm trying to, if you take the B value, B equal to 0 equal to false. FALS false. Yes. When I'm trying to print the p value, it indicates the true. See here, observe this information. Here in this case, b1 equal to false. It's not true. That's why it's a false statement. Here 0 equal to false. That indicates that 1 is a true value, 0 is a false value. When I'm trying to print that value, 0 is a false value. In a decimal format of notation, you are representing the zeros and then ones. That is, for example, I am taking the D. For example, D is a one value. When I am trying to false plus 52. That value, what is the false plus 52? 0 plus 52. When I am trying to print this value, this one. For example, D is a value. How can you represent D value? 1 minute. For example, E is a one value, that is assume. I'm taking the false into 56. What is please expect the value. False means 0. 0 into anything. It indicates that 0. 0 into anything here. That value is treated as a 0. Trace the error. That means false is not defined. Here, in this way, you will having the Boolean literal. Here, coming to the next type of literal, the special literals. The next type of literal in this case, special type of literal. What is a special type of literals here? The special type of literal in this case, none. None is a special type of literal. Sometimes you are using the none value. That means you are not going to give anything. For example, let us assume A is a, let us assume if you take the A is a food. The B indicates that none, nothing was there. That means B having the nothing, that indicates that none. The A takes the food item, food. B not taking any food item. That means he may take the coffee, tea. Let us assume A is a person. He will take the food item. For example, that value is okay. Small, not a small b, equal to none. B none. When I'm trying to print this one, print A food. Print B, that value is a none. Here sometimes you will go to the hotel. Here available drink items are not, or food items are not. That indicated by the, for example, you have a, if you go to the hotel, I'm go to the hotel. Here in particular hotel, let us assume A is a some value, the available food item, food available or drink available. A is a item available, and then B is a some information. Here what is a B? None, nothing was there. None. And then when I'm trying to define some menu, I'm seeing the menu. For example, I'm taking the menu of P. Let us assume P is a variable. Menu of P. When I'm trying to this, if the condition I'm taking the, if uh, P equal to A. Let us assume P equal to A. What is the P equal to A? Food available. Food available, and then print the P value. Print the P value in this case. Print P value food available, and then the next important one, else. When I'm trying to print this else value, else print the value in this case, the food available, not food available. Let us assume this value is a, let us assume A, this value, let us assume B, food available. And then coming to the menu items here. What is the menu item in this case? The menu item in this case here is a, for example, menu of A, food available. Menu of B, food not available. That means food, I'm not taking the food value, I'm taking the only menu value. In this way you will use a list of the particular special list. The next important one, the list, literal collection. Literal collection. Here, what are the different collections? For example, different collections available. Already you discussed that concept here. Here, list is a one type of literal collection, and then tuple. A tuple is a one type of literal collection, and then coming to the other one is a dictionary. Dictionary is a one type of literal collection, and then set is a one type of literal collection. That means what is the difference between the list? List consists of ordered set of elements. The tuple also consists of ordered set of elements. Here list is a, that means you can change the values in a list, but you cannot change the values in a tuple. That is a difference between the list and tuple. Here list is represented by using square bracket, and then tuple is represented by using parenthesis. Here coming to the dictionary, for example, telephone diary. Telephone diary is the best example for the dictionary. The dictionary consists of key value pairs. There is a key value is there, and then some other pairs. Here coming to the set cannot allows the duplicate value. Here the list allows the duplicate value, some other allows the duplicate value, but this particular set cannot allow the duplicate value. These are all called as a literal collection. Let us take a simple example. Let us take, how can you do this one? For example, A is a, not a take, for example, I'm taking the list. For the list, I'm taking the L. How can you represent the list in this case? That means you will discuss clearly about the list later. The list is represented by using square bracket. Here in one particular square bracket, I'm taking the, for example, apple. Apple is one item, and then the fruits. The fruits in this case, banana. Banana is a one item, and then mango. Mango is a one item. These are all are different items. Here when I'm trying to print the list, when I'm trying to print the list value, it displays the apple, banana. That means in this case, apple, banana, these all are the collection of elements, the collection of the collection, literal collection. This is called here the, what is the literal data assigned to the variable. Here L is a variable. I am going to assigning the data, the collection data to the variable. That's why these are all called it as a collection literals. And then the next important type of literal in this case, the next important one, for example, tuple. I'm representing the tuple with the t. Let us assume. So for example, one is you may take the apple, banana, mango. One, two, three. Let us assume tuple. That means the values in the tuple cannot be modified. That means you cannot modify the values in a tuple. That is a very important concept in a difference between the tuple and this one. This is a T is a tuple. Here in this case, T is a tuple. The collection of values of the tuple assigned to the T. Assigned to the T. For example, I am trying to print the P value. Print T. That means it indicates it gives a collection. That means in this way you will having the another type of literal, the dictionaries. For example, D is a dictionary. You will represent the dictionary by using parenthesis. The tuple represented by using parenthesis. The list represented by using square bracket. Here, how can you represent the tuple value? For example, just like a dictionary having the name and then phone number, like a, for example, same example, one, the colon indicates that apple. For example, apple. This is a one value in a tuple. For example, two colon, that value indicates the banana, banana, and then three colon, the value indicates that mango. This is a dictionary value. The dictionary, you can access the dictionary value by using, okay, it's a some error and okay, let us assume this is a, that means we will discuss later about the all information about the dictionary tuple and then set. Similarly, set is a one type of collection. Similarly, set is a one type of collection. Here you will represent the set value like a, for example, in the set you are not having any duplicate value. You cannot place the any duplicate value. Here this one also one of the type of the collection. For example, AEIO. For example, A. For example, this is a AE. Let us assume simple information. Oh, okay. I enough. That means ovals of the literal. For example, when I'm trying printing this one here, this is a the literal collection. These are all called it as a literal collection. When you comes to the apple, banana, this is called here list literals. That means collection, the data collection assigned to the variable. Here, when it comes to this one, this is a tuple data collection. When it comes to this one, this is a tuple data collection, assign tuple data collection to T, and then the dictionary collection to D, and then set. When I'm trying to define the set is a collection. That means data assigned to the variable. That is called here literal. This is a simple information regarding the literal. Okay, thank you.